Military jet crashes into Dhaka College, killing 19 and injuring over 160. Dhaka, Bangladesh, July 21, 2025. A tragic military jet crash in Bangladesh has left at least 19 people dead and 164 injured after the aircraft plummeted into a college campus in the heart of the nation's capital. The incident occurred around 1:10 p.m. local time when a Bangladesh Air Force F-7 BGI fighter jet, on a routine training flight, crashed into Milestone School College in the Uttara neighborhood of Dhaka. According to the Bangladesh Fire Service and Civil Defense, the crash appeared to be accidental, with early indications pointing to a mechanical failure. The aircraft, used primarily for training missions, took off from a nearby airbase before reportedly encountering engine trouble. Military spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Sami Ud Dowla Chowdhury confirmed that the jet had experienced a mechanical issue mid-flight. The pilot made a valiant attempt to steer the aircraft away from densely populated areas, Chowdhury said during a press briefing. Despite his best efforts, the plane collided with a two-story academic building within the college premises. The pilot, whose identity has not yet been released, was among the 19 people confirmed dead. Emergency responders and hospital officials stated that victims included both students and staff, with at least one child, a third-grade student, brought in dead to Dhaka Medical College Hospital. Hospital sources also confirmed the admission of at least 3 others aged 12, 14, and 40 to the facility's burn unit. Footage and images circulating on social media and news outlets captured the immediate aftermath of the crash. A plume of thick black smoke rising into the air, flames engulfing parts of the building, and fire crews spraying water on the wreckage. The remains of the aircraft were visibly embedded in the side of a building, where iron grills were twisted and debris strewn across the lawn and classrooms. Rescue operations were swift. Local police, fire departments, and military personnel arrived at the scene minutes after the crash to evacuate the injured, contain the blaze, and secure the area. Eyewitnesses reported scenes of chaos as students fled the buildings, many in shock and some with injuries from falling debris and broken glass. "I was in the next building when we heard a huge explosion," said Arafat Rahman, a student at Milestone School. "Everyone started running. There was smoke everywhere, and people were crying for help." Bangladesh capital, Dhaka, is among the world's most densely populated cities, which likely influenced the pilot's decision to try to avoid a catastrophic crash in a more crowded area. The aircraft narrowly missed residential blocks and markets, sparing potentially hundreds more lives. As of Monday evening, more than 160 people were reported injured, many suffering from burns, smoke inhalation, or traumatic injuries from the blast and structural collapse. Dozens remain in critical condition, and authorities warn the death toll could rise. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina expressed deep sorrow over the tragedy and declared a national day of mourning. She extended her condolences to the victims' families and promised a full government investigation into the cause of the crash. The Bangladesh Air Force and civil aviation authorities have launched separate inquiries into the incident. Military investigators are focused on understanding the technical fault that brought down the F-7 BGI, a Chinese-built aircraft that has been in use by the Bangladesh Air Force for years but has faced safety concerns in the past. This crash marks one of the deadliest aviation accidents involving the Bangladesh military in recent history, and has renewed calls for greater oversight and modernization of the country's air fleet. Several aviation analysts have previously raised alarms over the aging fleet and its maintenance standards. Schools across Dhaka held moments of silence in honor of the victims, and hundreds gathered outside Milestone School College to lay flowers, pray, and pay their respects. As Bangladesh mourns, authorities continue to search for answers and ensure that all necessary aid reaches those affected by this catastrophic event.